Welcome to another episode of Beyond the Gym Floor. Fun episode this time around. So we've just hired some business mentors going into a program. We unpack all the shit we've done, all the money we've spent, the courses we've done, who we did them with, what we learned, pros and cons, and then how we went about selecting a mentor to move forwards with, and what we're most excited about, what we're a little bit scared of as well, which is always the case when you're going into a new program like this and spending a shitload of money. And what the next 12 months is going to kind of look like for us, a little bit what direction we're taking, and why we chose to go the direction that we're going in right now. So it'll probably be a theme over the next couple of weeks, just like identifying how to identify weaknesses in your business and how to then go fill those gaps, what you can do about it, from free right through to hiring people and paying for them. If you are looking right now, like us, to spend your December, January rebuilding your business, making your business better, improving on what you can deliver in 2025, instead of waiting until January and trying to start like everyone else is then, pushing launches now so you're front and center come January, instead of like every other trainer, I've got 10 spots on the 10th of January when everyone comes back from holidays. Standout PT, head to secfit.com, select the Standout PT. We can have a coaching call. I'm not taking any time off the week between Christmas and New Year. So you will consult with me. We'll have a look at your business, do a little audit, see what you need, your strengths and weaknesses are, and then decide if Standout PT is going to be the right program for you. While you're here, though, you're going to get some value out of this podcast. So we ask, please hit the follow button, hit the like button, and if throughout you could drop a comment as well, if anything stands out that's interesting or that you get some value from, we'd love to hear from you in the comments as well. All of this just helps traction, helps us get out to more people and help more personal trainers improve their business, their incomes, reduce their stress. Enjoy the episode.
Like, what are you fucking wearing, bro?
What is that?
I would never wear that.
I got it. Let me get it 2 days ago. It's
Yeah.
my Black
Love the shorts.
It's my Black Friday shop.
Yeah, basketball
I
shorts.
got those for the shoot.
Yeah, I like the shorts.
But I got a pair of trackies as well, bro. Comfort level 9,000.
Well, sorry, I like the shirt and the shorts, but
Thank you.
the shorts.
But you'd like the shorts more. You would wear the shorts.
No, I'd wear that.
Yeah.
I just might.
It's very not what I would wear.
It is.
It's very busy. Not a busy shirt guy. I'm a little logo person.
See, if you took, I don't like. I like a little bit of writing, but that's a bit too much.
It's a lot, yeah.
So I like if you took the bottom part out and you just left the
chest,
the M Nation bit. I would fuck with that.
Yeah. I liked they had. I think I told you they had. So we went out, and I think in the space of 5 minutes, 3 people told Jace how nice your shirt was.
Oh yeah,
Your front runner one with all the logos on the back.
Yeah.
And then I was on the Black Friday sales, and Muscle Nation have a copy of it with all the logos on the back, and I was like, "Fuck, that looks really good." But
You could have done
I
it.
can't buy it 4 days after I've just watched it happen.
I would have. I would have done it.
Yeah, I can't do that. I really struggle with like having anything the same as everyone else.
That's my preferred T-shirt too. Is minimal on the front and busy on the back.
On the back, yeah.
If it's going to be busy on the back.
Yeah.
If the shirt has busyness to it.
Yeah.
Boys back.
They had a real solid pink with white logos.
Maybe I'll get it.
I was like, I like that.
Maybe I'll get it. I saw there's like still Black Friday aftermath sales.
Mm.
They're always going to string it on. They're going to squeeze.
Keep that pump, bro. In the bad books.
Why?
I ordered 10 days ago.
It's a pretty good name.
Yeah. 10 days I ordered.
Yeah.
I haven't even packed it yet.
Really? They must be getting flogged.
It's Amy's birthday tomorrow.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a problem.
Look, I know it's not a.
She has another present, so it's okay.
There's not an excuse, but they'd be getting flogged.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah. Do you, I reckon
I ordered this the same day.
a lot of those, it's levels, bro.
What do you mean?
Muscle Nation is significantly bigger as a brand.
Oh, true. Yeah.
And their infrastructure and workforce.
Fair. I was like, what do you mean? Muscle Nation would have got way more orders.
No, I'm like,
No,
I assume.
Yeah, better systems.
In terms of, and I mean no disrespect to keep that pump, but they're probably just working out of like a singular warehouse.
Yeah.
Small crew trying to service these orders, where Muscle Nation are like a pretty significant brand that probably have the infrastructure.
I'll tell you what, because our podcast is so influential, check out the podcast on Friday. We had our first gift sent in. Shout out
Protein bar review.
Shout out to FODBODs.
Yeah.
Good, by the way. Good protein
You're
bars.
supposed to string them on.
Find out if they're good.
Yeah, it's like, was it shit?
Stay and watch to the
You
end.
gotta watch more YouTube, brother.
Mr. Beast, stay and
You
watch to
should've
the
seen
end
me-
to find out.
You weren't here when I did the intro for the
I fucked
mate.
it. I
That's
fucked
it.
So your intro's ruined.
You got to tell them
this
whether
comes
it's
out Monday.
fire or not. It's you got to, and then they're
Fuck. All right,
Yeah.
got some work to do. We're going to talk about that a lot today. I don't even know what I was talking about.
Muscle Nation.
Yeah. Oh, because we're so influential.
Yeah.
Keep that pump.
Yeah.
Because I've just caned you on the podcast
No, I haven't.
to return your status within the STC community. Send me one of your new shirts because they're real nice.
Let's get us in the good books.
They didn't have them.
Yeah, okay.
They did the Black Friday sales, clean out stock, and then announced the new line.
Of course, it
and I
makes
was like,
perfect sense.
I fucking like them. I actually really liked their jumpers.
Yeah.
But I got Amy one.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Yeah, jumper this time of the year.
they're unisex. We can't have the same.
Really?
Yeah, no. I told you I'm not.
I'd rock the same jumper as Steph. Steph's always like, oh, we're too matchy or whatever. I'm like, it's like I'd wear the exact
Don't
same
care.
jumper as you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We have
Sometimes we go out in dunks. Like,
Yeah, it's
it's
both
like-
in pandas.
yeah, but, oh, well, she's got like the cacaos and I've got
Yeah.
every fucking dunk
All
in
of
the
them.
world.
Yeah.
But she's like, oh, we got the same shoes. I'm like, yeah, it's cool.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
it's cool, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm about it.
Yeah. We have an Alice Kitty jumper in a different colorway, but we like who's going to change?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Yeah, nah.
Same, we very often will walk out in the same colors.
Seven, I'll do that.
So it's like grey jumper.
Yeah, but I don't
jeans,
mind that.
Whatever. Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah.
But just can't be if we both had a keep that pump jumper with the same that is the same.
Really?
I don't know about that.
Yeah, fair. I don't give a fuck. Yeah,
It's the emo kid in me
Yeah.
trying to still be individual.
yeah, fair. Yeah, fair.
Still fighting the fight, bro.
That's it.
20 years on, I'm still fighting the fight.
In the end,
Still raging
doesn't
against
even
still raging against the machine or some shit. I don't fucking know.
fair.
Just a conformist.
Yeah.
All right. So I have a funny story from this morning from my drive here.
Okay.
Do you ever? I know you're a people watcher too, and I know you and Steph do the stories. Like, what do you think they're doing?
Yeah.
That kind of shit.
Is this a first date? Yeah. I like
So, driving where the two servos are on the ring road, there's a guy on the inside of the inbound lanes in his work gear with a bag, cuddling his esky, standing on the side of the road
Right.
in a 100 zone on a 5-lane highway.
Yeah.
That's your context. Go.
Wow. I reckon he's been kicked out of his.
100%.
He's had a
is
fight
where
with
I
his
went
missus.
as well.
He's had a fight with his missus, and she's fucking.
pulled into the
Yeah.
emergency and just said, "Get the fuck
Yeah,
out."
get there yourself. Fuck off. There's no other
That
explanation.
man is never crossing that road
No.
until about 10 a.m. He's still
Yeah.
there now.
Yeah.
It's 9:40. He's still there.
There's no chance. There's no chance. Even at 10:40, the ring road, man. There's no way.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's it.
It's just a fucking a real life game of Frogger.
Yeah. Yeah. She stitched him up. Like they've had a tiff, and she's just pulled over to the lane she's closest to. She's like, "Get the fuck out."
And like the servo exits literally on the other side.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
Like,
She stitched him
could
up.
have
good.
dropped in there. Didn't.
Yeah.
Fuck
Nah,
you. Get out.
She stitched him up real good. Either that, or maybe like he's even then that doesn't make sense. He's getting a lift. You have to meet there.
Yeah. Or he's like gone to the outbound service station. He should have been at the inbound one.
Yeah, so he's been dropped off
And
at the
he's
wrong
trying
one,
to
and
get
then
across.
and then they're like, "Meet us over here." Even maybe. Either way, he's not getting there.
If that happened though, he's made it
I
halfway.
was just about to say he's already he's already
and he's still alive. That's
yeah,
impressive.
Fuck. There's no way he wouldn't
Watch
have
the
got
news.
across
I
that road.
better check the news tonight.
That man's not getting across that road in the morning. It's just not happening.
The only way you get across is if it was bad enough that the traffic stopped.
Yeah.
Because it was
Yeah.
like 7:20.
Oh, it could be.
So maybe like 8:30. It could be
Back
like
up.
stop start there.
Yeah, and
it's
he
like
could get across.
40. And
Yeah.
It's so funny, dude.
Yeah.
The way he was like holding his esky though, the boy looks sad.
Yeah.
He's just like,
Nah,
oh,
he's
it's
had
not going well for you, has it?
Yeah.
It's a bad. You just know how you want to start your Friday.
Yeah. Started
It's a
he started his
beautiful-
day with a fight.
Beautiful day outside. It was already like 20 degrees. Sun's out.
Yeah.
Cool breeze.
Yeah.
And you're stuck in the middle of the fucking ring road.
It's gonna be hot today, yeah. 20?
It feels like
26, I think.
Yeah.
28.
It was hot for me.
It's scorching outside.
Fucking roasted. Yeah, that was my laugh on the way in.
That's good. I like that.
So I've been trying to like catch, like, you know, the crystal girlies do the magic numbers.
Is that the 11-11 shit?
All that shit, yeah. So
is there any other number that they look for? Is it just the same
any
number?
repeat is...
Oh, it's like 11.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
what, like, are we talking like 24-hour time or?
It can be anything. Anywhere, anything. So that's 55 at the moment. So
So when it goes
20
to
seconds
6,
ago,
it's
that was 55, and that would have been a thing.
Right.
But we missed it. So that angel's not talking to us.
Fine.
Yeah.
I won't talk to you anyway.
Yeah, we don't need that angel right now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've been watching this stuff?
No.
Oh.
It's just funny.
Oh, yeah, okay.
The first time I posted it, Jess is like, that's a fucking thirst trap, dude. I'm like, not on purpose, but I see what you're saying. So I got 33,333 Ks on my car.
Oh, okay.
I pulled over and took a photo. And then this week, I was keeping an eye on it, and I was going to go 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Yeah.
And then I looked down, and it was 3, 4, 6. I was like, oh, no, I've missed it. My Instagram opportunity's gone.
Weren't talking to you at the
The
time.
angels didn't want to talk to me, bro. So I posted again yesterday. It's fucking so funny, man. So I looked at my watch, 3,333 steps. At LJ, we have like a bench seat that goes up into like a real like chest high garden bed. So he's fucking around in there. I saw it and I'm like, I don't have my phone.
Don't move.
I can't move because I'll lose it. I don't have my phone. So I called Amy. Do you have your phone? She's like, nah. I'm like, I need you to get it. She's like, why? I'm like, I need to take a photo of my watch. So we're trying to like slowly move my hand, get it where the light's okay. So
oh my God.
I don't put it on socials. It's fucking funny. But, so I love this shit, right? Because it applies all the time, but you can just find a way to apply it. So we signed up. So this whole episode is going to be us signing up for a new business coaching program, right?
Yeah.
So 3,033, I got 2 responses. Embracing change, stepping out of your comfort zone, and personal growth.
Wait, someone said that to you?
That's what the angel number means.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So I posted, what's this 4 3s? Yeah. So change, out of your comfort zone, personal growth was the first answer.
Okay.
So I had that call 3 hours later. Growth, transformation, expanding consciousness.
Yeah.
Was the next one.
Yeah.
It's like, the girls are on. The angels have come. So really,
I feel like
really what I should have done is just like seen my watch and just messaged you and been like, hey, we're signing up for this course. Doesn't matter. We're doing it.
because the angels have
Because the angels have said.
angels have spoken.
But yeah, I thought it was pretty funny.
I feel like that's like, you know, when you read like, what's your star sign?
Yeah, of course.
Like, you just make it sound like you.
So
like, for that,
just like
for that temporary time.
like
where
if
you're
you read that today, would it still work?
like, let's hook up.
You're gonna get us fucking half our followers
I don't
left.
care. So let's go. All right, here's the.
One of the girls in Standout's huge crystal girly. So shout out to Em.
So
We still
it
love
says, Capricorn, you won't be shy about expressing your emotions. Feel free to take the lead on matters for you. For you have the self-confidence and emotional stability to do quite well at the helm of the ship. That is so inaccurate.
Yes. Yep.
Try not to let your mind trip over itself. Oh, okay. Reeling me back in. You have the tendency to think about one issue so much that you completely lose perspective. Oh, hey. Stop being so fucking accurate. But you see how you could, like...
Yeah, of course.
Yeah, it's all...
Yeah.
So, you know.
Yeah.
Sorry.
I thought it was funny.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, so don't come for me.
It's all in good
If you collect crystals and like numbers and shit.
Do it.
Whatever.
Whatever works.
Do your thing.
Yeah. I'll talk to a man in the sky sometimes. It's fine.
Yeah. I talk to myself. So.
Take mushrooms and talk to God.
Yeah.
Fucking who knows?
Yeah. It's all good. It's all good.
It's all
whatever
fine.
gets you going.
100%. Do whatever. So, we have signed up for a new course, Jason. First time in 3 years? 3 years.
I think so.
Yeah, it would have been 2021.
Yeah.
So maybe 3.5 even, but it went for you.
Yeah, so let's just do 2022.
It's been 3 years.
Call the Jets on the specifics, bro.
So I thought it'd be interesting to go through courses we've done, what we spent. We won't name the shit ones. We can name the good ones.
I can't even remember all the
Our
ones we've done.
takeaways and all that kind of shit.
Mm.
So early days, obviously you did university. I only did a Cert 4. Have you seen this trend of like on socials? Learn like as an exercise scientist. Here's how to build muscle.
I haven't.
But people like leveraging it as a.
Yeah,
This is why you should listen to me. It's really interesting.
Yeah, I think that works well on YouTube.
Yeah, I'm seeing it on Instagram. So.
Exercise scientist explains X.
Yeah.
Exercise scientist shows you how to make.
Yeah, it's really interesting.
Maybe I should start using that. Because technically I'm an exercise scientist.
I can't.
I'm actually a big one too.
I can't.
I have muscle. Just a little bit. Not a lot, but.
Some.
Usually the ones that are saying it.
Yeah. Don't. Yeah.
Questionable. Questionable lean body mass.
Yeah, you have more than average anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, and it's not a slight at it. I just wonder how well it works. Because in my head,
I think positioning yourself.
You're a personal trainer.
I reckon it works well. It would work well on YouTube.
Yeah, with a gem pop.
Work well on. It would work well on social media. To be fair.
Yeah, yeah. Where this person's based, I think it would.
Like imagine the hook.
I think it'd be really effective where this person's based too.
Yeah.
Like the type.
I don't know if you need to say it, but in the hook, the caption of the hook, like it would probably be.
Yeah.
Good idea. I'm gonna try it.
Do it.
I got to get my degree out somewhere. I'll find it.
Put it up behind you.
I've still got it in the. It's
Rolled
still
up.
in the tube.
Not framed.
Nah. None of my shit's framed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember the first course you did beyond university?
Oh, it was like some fucking boxing kettlebell shit.
CEC
to
shit
get my
that we did.
CECs.
Yeah, you got that with the registration fit Phoenix, eh?
Yeah, I ended up.
boxing fit.
I did some like self-defense shit too. It was pretty fun actually.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
I think we did
poke
kettlebells, boxing. And
It
shit.
was like literally like how to defend yourself, like learn how to like poke people in the eyes and shit.
I did that too.
Yeah, and like
Fuck.
yeah,
Forgot about that.
It's like this is fitness.
It was useless.
Well,
So I
like
forgot.
what am I learning how to fight people for? Like, am I just trying to get fit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did we do anything before Ben Kumar and Phil Lerny?
I don't remember. Eh?
I remember
I
going
have
to
the
one
worst memory.
at Australian Strength Performance was just a day.
Yeah,
And it was just Polyquin content. I don't know if that was before or after.
yeah.
But that was the first big weekend that we spent good money on.
I think so.
Because they flew in from the UK.
Yep.
What was that gym?
It was RBT.
It was.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It was the OG RBT.
Mm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought that's the first one I remember.
Yeah, I'd love to go back and watch some of Ben Kuma's stuff now.
Yep.
Just didn't respect him enough at the time.
Yep.
He was kind of the James Smith of then.
Okay.
Like, he was very entertaining, very gen pop,
Yeah.
very simplified, which we were in, just like, no, everything has to be complex. So we liked Phil Lerny better. But like,
I don't really remember what he spoke about.
He had the entertaining videos. What the standout was the Herbalife videos.
Oh yeah.
He used it for chalk, kicks it through the rugby post.
Yeah, fair.
He just went to war with them for ages.
Yeah.
But yeah, very gen poppy.
I wonder how relevant that content is now.
Mm.
Like, isn't it just cool to see?
Yeah.
Like everybody,
Yeah, I'd like to tune in
their
and see what
knowledge
he's
and
doing now.
shit evolves. Like, you know.
Yeah, because I think his pod did really well. Be curious to see what he's doing. If anyone knows what Ben Kuma's up to, let me know.
I think it's a nutrition company.
Yeah, he was always nutrition based.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
I saw something the other week actually.
Phil's doing PT stuff now. Education.
Yeah, he's got the PT Academy.
We listened to so much of Phil Lerny that we could imitate his accent.
Yeah.
And still can.
Phil.
So that was good. That was programming and nutrition. The Ben did nutrition. Phil did training program.
No, he did like Phil Loney did his like because he had this like fat loss model.
Right.
Maybe might have been insulin.
Yeah.
Heavily insulin based.
We all were. It's fine. Don't worry about it.
You know, just
Yeah.
most likely still worked in a calorie deficit.
It's fine.
But he had a model, but it was also like eating behavior.
Yeah.
And like working with someone who's typically like over fat.
Yeah, because he was right into like the
Oh, bro, he was talking
from diabetes back.
he was talking like fucking appetite hormones and
Yeah.
you know everything from that. Yeah, like that state, you know, down. So, yeah, and then Ben was it Ben that got us in like the model to work with like that person? So it was like, elimination diet.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep,
So take
we
out all
used
the
that,
nasties.
actually.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's really good.
Take out all the nasties, and then take out the potential nasties, and then reintroduce, and then build up.
Yep.
Which, like, if I was to do it now, I just would take the nasties out.
Yeah.
Like the preservatives and the processed shit as much as possible.
Eat your FODMAPs.
That's it. Yeah.
Bro,
I wouldn't.
Gotta sponsor us, guys.
I wouldn't take out the starches and like the gluten and the dairy. Like I just wouldn't unless someone was presenting. Like you had that period where you did the just gluten and dairy and like plants and lean proteins, and then they said I have still GI distress. Then I would be like, let's pull one, let's pull the other.
Yeah.
So yeah, I have like ebbed forward and backwards on how valuable that period, like doing a phase like that is again.
Yep.
Like even just thinking about the first 4 weeks of like buy-in for a person, giving them like an objective.
Yeah, it gets a result quick.
Giving an objective and but we don't typically work with like general weight loss clients anymore. So that's why I guess I've kind of always
habit formation phases.
Yeah, I've always like kind of gone, oh, should we do it?
Yeah.
You know, because
we've had for the app.
Yeah, we've had a lot of advice from people in the past, like, you know, mentors or, whatever you want to call them, where it's like that first 4 weeks, like, should be real dramatic.
Yeah.
And then, it just never hasn't really landed, especially with the people that you and I train.
Yeah. So, went from that. We did a couple of little bits, fees, paid infinite amount of money to a Q&A, basically, with Charles.
Yeah, Charles.
Then we did Allied Health Support, Cert 4.
Something like that.
Yeah.
So
basically, we're a physio assistant.
Allied Health Assistants. It was like bridging the gap between personal training and...
Yeah, so basically we could take their programs and apply them.
I think so.
Essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Something what a personal trainer does anyway.
Well, yeah. I think we could kind of write them a little bit.
I think so.
It's just like they had to sign them off. I don't know.
I don't know.
It was okay.
We got free.
Yeah, we were lucky enough to be in that government grant phase.
Yeah. It was probably good, like, to... If you weren't university educated, hold on, and you didn't understand the terminology, then that course
helped,
allowed you to bridge that gap of language.
To feel more comfortable.
Yeah, because we had to use all that shit because textbook language is universal. Like, as in anatomical terminology is universal. But you say a word, it means
a thing.
It doesn't mean anything else.
Yeah.
So understanding that was probably like valuable.
Yeah.
So that if someone explained something to you, you understood it.
Yeah, and allowed us to be, at least for me, be confident to work with an allied health pro with someone who was injured.
Yeah, and it went deep enough to understand like kind of the major hubs of the body. Mm-hmm. Like again, if you don't go to university and do anatomy and physiology, like you don't get to understand like how the shoulders structured and the connective tissue and what it's capable of, and same with the hip and the spine and the feet and the knees. So that course kind of just compacted that for you.
It was almost like first semester.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anatomy, right? Yeah.
It
was good.
Yeah, which is what the courses should be. Like you shouldn't have to do 4 years of university to just learn that for that objective.
Yeah.
That's the benefit of like doing a course.
So that was good. We got it for free. It was paired with nutrition dietetics, which was kind of shit.
Dietetic assistance.
But what that allowed us to do moving forwards was exceptional. But we already knew. That's actually unfair. I said it was shit. It wasn't.
It wasn't.
We just great for all the other personal trainers.
We just knew it already.
We just wrote it.
Because we were already bodybuilding.
Outside the supermarket.
Yeah, we knew. We were already bodybuilding
at
the time. So we knew everything about macros and calories and nutrients and all that shit. So it was great. It's just you and I were...
Agreed. Yeah.
You and I were a little bit ahead of the curve for that one.
So I feel like we lucked out with those because they were very good.
Yeah, they were great. Yeah.
Then most of what we did after that was just... I did a business coaching... pack, maybe 4 sessions. That was when I put up to $2 a minute.
Yep.
I don't think I changed too much else with my business at that time.
Yeah.
I already had the catch-up model and all that kind of shit. I think it was just the pricing.
Yeah.
That changed. Then the next thing we did was, we won't name this one. Are they closed now?
I don't know.
where the seminar was?
RBT.
Yeah.
I don't know.
So they ran a business program that we did. Well, not them, but
Yeah.
the best thing we got out of that was
It was just
in the consult call. Just put your prices up, basically.
Yeah.
It
was.
There was a social media
You get the
marketing,
benefit out of
which
the copy
not
wasn't. The copy wasn't good enough.
Yeah, just we ended up we got lots of leads, and they all wanted to know where our gym was.
We understood copy was a thing.
Yeah, yeah,
We understood that you needed copy, just not how to write it.
and that was $5,000 burnt, pretty much.
Yeah.
Got us really motivated though. We did heaps of shit because we signed up to it.
Yeah.
Which I think sometimes people underestimate.
Yeah, you made that $5,000 back though. Like,
Yeah.
You just said $5,000 burn. It's like,
yeah, because we put those prices up. If we got a couple of clients, we would broke even. But I think the pressure of spending the money, being accountable, all of us, like there was a team of 6 at the time that were like, we're fucking going all in on this. Let's go, kind of thing. It was a 12-week sprint for us all in the business.
Yeah.
Lots of development happened. We had that weekend away, team bonding, all of that shit. Like it was still the commitment got the business outcomes, whether the course content delivered what we wanted it to or not.
Yeah.
And I think that's a really important thing for trainers to think about. It's like sometimes just being in the fucking room matters.
Of course.
Something that like really hurts me with Standouts when people don't come to Q&A.
Yeah, I was in that onboarding call. I'm like,
so you just need to be in the room.
Immerse yourself in the course, please.
You need to be in the room
to get the most out of it. Yeah.
Yeah.
A couple of them ask like, what's the best? How do I get the most out of this? And I'm like, come to the workshop, come to the Q&A.
Yeah.
That is just an absolute must.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just being around people doing the fucking thing.
Yeah.
Especially if you're like solo, man. Like we had each other and we still
struggled.
We still went another gear when we were exposed to other people.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Yeah, I did a lot of technical courses.
Yeah.
I just didn't tell anyone because whenever I did them, everyone else did them.
Yeah.
Which kind of pissed me off a little bit because I was just like, think for your fucking self. It got to that point, when I was at the gym, like everyone would just copy everything that we did.
Yeah.
So I always kept the cards really close to my chest. Like I tell you and I tell Reese. And, like we would like kind of go. Like Reese and I did a few together.
Yeah.
So we went to Christian Thibodeau's programming design course. That was really good.
Yep.
I still have the slides from that. And that was mad. That was at like a gym in the city. Like had like a presentation room. Then we went down, did some practical and stuff like that.
Yep.
That was lit. And I did a couple of clean health courses. I did their body transformation one and I did the nutrition one. So I was a little bit of a clean health fan. I was more of a Rawdon Dubois fanboy than I was clean health, to be fair. I remember one time like Rawdon wasn't there and I was like, And then when I rocked up the second time for the nutrition one, he was there and I was just like, yes. And then he just didn't speak. Fuck. Someone else for that.
But they knew he had to put him in the room.
I was like, fuck, he's fucking jacked. That was cool. I did a couple of those. And then we did the Jordan Shallow BPAC weekend.
More recently, yeah.
Yeah. That's not more recently. It was ages ago now.
Yeah, but compared to, sooner than where I...
Yeah, it was like 2019.
Yeah, so I did FMA 2016-17.
Yeah.
Which I always find it really hard to review that program.
Yeah.
I'm not a powerlifting athlete. I'm not a powerlifting coach. I'm not the coach I am today without that course. But there's elements of that course that are borderline, not even borderline, unethical.
Yeah.
Dangerous and should not be taught to personal trainers.
Yeah. Like the mobs and shit.
Fucking banded mobs for shoulders and hips and shit. They fucked your shoulder in the fucking demo.
Oh, yeah, when I was reaching for that thing.
Yeah.
He's like, reach more.
The osteo that we were working with was like, I get frozen shoulders from FMA trainers all the time because they fuck them. And then they started doing that sweeping shit.
What's that?
Like the fucking...
Oh, the scraping.
Yeah, sorry, scraping, yeah.
But
I worked with Gavin Howard, John...
Good man.
John...
Sharp.
JP Couch.
Yeah.
Mark, to be fair, Mark Buckley's smart dude. A lot of his processes come from Westside because that's where he sort of learnt everything. So his technical ability was really good. So
That is it. Not a single person more than that. Inside joke.
Yeah, we'll leave that one the fuck alone. Shouts out, bro. Anyway, so yeah, and even just like connected with some good people in the industry and that kind of stuff through that as well.
Yeah.
But it's weird that like we got fucking ripped off. There was a business course attached to it that I've still got a hex for that was never delivered. Like it was shit. Delivery, everything about it was poor.
Yep.
But the 14 grand that I have sitting in my hex because of it, I've made 10x on.
Yeah.
From
there's investments
being a strength specialist that also came from a body composition background that can deliver both.
It's still an investment. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. And got myself to national qualifier powerlifter. So it's like, yeah, you know what I mean? That's a hard one to judge.
Yeah.
I would tell now, I'd say give me 5 grand and I'll teach you the good shit from it instead of paying them 8. And it's better. Like I think you could go learn squat, bench, deadlift from Seb Ora for a third of the price and get what I got out of the program. So in that sense, it sucked.
Yeah. I remember when I got the sales pitch for that, I was just like, I already know how to squat, bench and deadlift, bro.
Yeah.
They just like never spoke to me again.
And I hate you.
I was just like, I'm never going to coach this either. Like,
yeah.
Fair.
So, yeah, that was an interesting one. Business-wise, did a lot for me.
Yeah.
So really, and look, to be fair, we're talking 2016, 17. If I know they're still around, they're doing some like businessy shit. I don't know what the content's like. The person that we're referencing, I'm pretty sure has been booted out.
We didn't reference anybody. I don't know what you're talking
about. Yeah.
So I leave it there.
Who knows? Could be good now.
Yeah.
So no shade on what they're doing now because I don't know.
Yeah, fair.
But there was shit in it that shouldn't have been done, basically.
Yeah, fair.
So we went from that. Did we do anything else before Dent? Business-wise?
Not business-wise, no. You had your own coach for a bit. Remember she did the workshops during...
that was a psych.
Oh,
so I had a performance psych that
but that
was helping,
but
sure.
like she did those workshops with us and that were pretty good.
Yeah, through lockdown for sure.
They were fucking really helpful.
Yeah, for everyone.
Yeah, fucking life-saving for me.
Yeah. So that was good. So
it's like personal development. I guess like that kind of still,
I hired a performance-focused psychologist.
Yeah.
To help me. When I went in there, it was basically the thing was I was either a good partner, a good athlete, or a good business owner. Never all three. And I was pretty much only a good partner when I was on holidays. And then I was a good athlete in prep. And then the rest of the time I was
mid
business.
Yeah.
So I was like, I need to be able to do all these at one time. This is not
fair.
Sustainable for my life. So that was good. That taught, I think what we're able to pass on to people now from a mentality standpoint, a lot of that helped. And even just us, as we've matured, gotten older, married, kid, fucking all that shit, to still be able to juggle what we juggle was important. Because those lessons obviously funneled down.
Yeah, absolutely.
I think the biggest thing we did was almost self-education by building the mentorship. Because we had to document every process we had. So then someone else could do it. And that in itself was huge.
Yeah.
And then it went to another level when we made it a course.
Yeah. Absolutely.
So that was big. But I think for other trainers, like, it's hard. We tell people, like, you should do this. You should write out a document of how you program. But there's like, why? There's no value to that. I just fucking program. But it fucking...
It's pretty helpful.
Puts so much shit under a microscope.
We did that. You did that thing with Pat as well? If that's what you... the...
I did the Pat Davidson one.
Yeah, you did that.
That was also in lockdown.
Well, I've done heaps of shit, bro. I did Ben Kant's biochemistry course. I think it was like Attain Level 1. I've done Chris Beardsley's hypertrophy mentorship. Done a lot of stuff with Broderick.
Yep.
Like fucking 3 different kind of workshops. Yeah. It's like more than we...
Lots of education shit,
It's more than we think,
Yeah, I think I'm just like in business zone, but we've done heaps of weekend shit. like with people, and even then like having the podcast opportunities, like we spent time with some big fucking names. I actually was coach. It's hard because like Jordan coached me, but it was mentoring. So I worked with him for 6 months. John was the same. John Sharp coached me before that, which was mentoring as well.
Yeah.
So who you hire as a coach, I think, is important. And then also just like we've talked about it before, prefacing that relationship. Like if someone came to me and was like, I want you to mentor for me for my business and also coach me.
Yeah.
It's like, okay, we can work that out.
Absolutely.
But don't just hire me as your coach.
And expect to be mentored.
Correct.
Yeah. And that's like, sometimes that's, I think I've said this in previous podcasts, like that line has to be very clear.
Yeah.
Because like, the way you look at an athlete is totally different to the way you look at mentoring someone.
Agreed.
So
yeah,
like how I would coach, like LeBron James doesn't look at his coach and go, so how do I
be good at basketball,
be the best at basketball and also make my son the best at basketball?
Yes.
If the agreement was that, then the coach is going to go, we're doing this because of this. These are the decisions that we're going to make. If you have somebody like that in your situation, this is what you do.
Yeah.
If LeBron just wants to be the best basketball ever, the coach is just going to go do this, and he's going to go okay, and or he's going to go, can you explain more? And he's just going to be like, you're doing this because of this. And sometimes like you can see, like I get it, like people are trying to leverage your experience for themselves, right? Yeah. But it's like if your only ambition is to get into it to learn, it's like that's the worst way to do it. Yeah, because an experienced coach isn't going to provide the extra value that they don't like. They don't need to. Yeah. Because they're good at their job. They're just going to get you the outcome that you hired them for.
And they're not going to give context across a broad scope because they're specialists.
That's it.
It's like, this is what you need right now.
Yeah.
This is not my whole brain. It's what you need right now.
That's it. Yeah. So I think that's an important thing to really outline at the start. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. Yeah. But it's like the service is going to be different. What you're going to pay is going to be different. Yeah. And the outcomes that you're going to get are slightly different as well. Yeah, because I feel like coaches miss, like, they get that part wrong. Like, they sit there and they're like, when you work with somebody, like, you should be, like, if you don't learn stuff from your coach, they're shit.
Correct. Yeah.
And it's like,
it's not it.
Not always.
You got to get an outcome.
Yeah, it's like you don't always have to learn. Yeah. Like you may need to. Sorry, let me split it up. You need to learn what you need to do, and you need to learn why. Yeah. But you don't need to learn how to write a program
for everyone.
Like 99% of my clients don't need to learn how to write a program for themselves. They just need to know why the program works and how to get the most out of the program for themselves. Yeah.
Yeah. And that's like, I went to a Chad workshop, Chad Wesley Smith.
Yeah.
That made the crux of our current strength programming, which was phenomenal. And then he was unreal. I paid so little for that ticket. Yeah. And back and forth DMs. What do you think? I'm changing this, I'm doing that. And he was fucking all about it. Because he was mates with Mike when Mike came out, went and did a day with him. And I was like, what do you think of this?
The Mike Israel.
Wow. Hung out before he was massive.
Yeah, before he was famous. Before he was famous.
I'm pretty sure he called me a cunt in a good way. So again, went to him with, like, he did a programming workshop and I was like, you wrote this book. Chad showed me this. This is how I'm applying it. He's like, makes total fucking sense to me. And I had 3 legs down the stairs and was very happy with myself. So worked with him. But then when I went to Jordan, I was like, I want to prep myself for a powerlifting meet, but I want you to tell me it's good.
Yeah.
So I'm going to talk to you once a month. I'm going to show you what I'm going to do, and then you change it. Yeah. So if someone came to me, I'm up for that. Yeah, I'm going to charge you my business mentoring price for that call, not my weekly PT price for me to do it.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
So that was cool. And then business-wise, the biggest one we've ever done. I went to Kerwin. You weren't able to come.
Yeah, weren't able.
R.I.P., dude. Fuck, man.
True.
Wild.
Yeah. So that COD on that? Cause of...
Nah.
Yeah.
Assumed.
Yeah.
Nothing announced usually means one thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a lot of people...
Yeah.
Having the old ticker give up too.
But so I think they would have...
I wonder if they brushed it. Yeah, but, if there's so many there.
Yeah, maybe.
Because you hear.
But his community would have...
You're hearing all the conspiracies.
Yeah.
About the
shots.
The elevation in... Yeah, because... And then it increases like inflammation in your heart and shit.
But I don't want to think about it.
Yeah.
So we did
just take CoQ10, bro. You'll be fine.
we did 3 days. 3 days with him, which honestly was a really good weekend.
Was it?
We just weren't there.
No, I'm kidding. I wasn't allowed to come.
You were. We just didn't have a spare $5,000. So that cost us $8. Just for context, I want people to understand. Like all of these days are like $500, whatever.
Yeah.
This one was $5,000. The other marketing one that we said like, fuck, we didn't really get anything. That was $5,000.
Yeah. Paid $5,000 before that to an agency and it just did nothing with it.
Correct. Yep.
So here you have money and we have nothing else.
So basically, we got home from Curl and it was like, you need $5,000 a month to make this system work.
Yeah.
So we don't have that.
It made you built a funnel, yeah? That was the first time you built a funnel.
Yeah, and we just didn't have the budget for the spend, so it didn't work.
To make the funnel work. Yeah, they were the ones with like the long form videos and shit, yeah? And then, like as people worked down, the content went longer.
Yeah. So, yeah, I learned a lot management-wise, business structure-wise, but the strategy we went for didn't land, but it made us make content. Again, it was like motivating. We did shit.
Yeah.
And the business got better. We definitely got a return on the investment.
Yeah.
Because we were taking action because we were accountable to a spend, which I just want to fucking push that onto PTs. Like,
yeah.
Even if it's not the right thing, you'll do more.
Yeah.
So yeah, the biggest one we did was Dent. So
yeah.
I recommend Key Person of Influence, the book, to anyone. It's free. You literally just search that. You can get the book for free because I use the book to sell you into the course.
Yeah.
There's a free scorecard. If you've ever seen our scorecard, that's where it comes from. They're steering the software, which is really smart. It was really good.
Yeah.
I think it undoubtedly had the largest impact.
That's the hardest
on
amount of work
business.
we've done.
And fuck, did we go for it.
Fucking work so hard, man.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
So stuff we've talked about on the pod from them would be like the value compass, how our whole idea of like who's your ideal client.
Yeah.
That took us from when we pick on the like first semester business coach. This took us from away from that.
Yeah.
We actually got to understand who they were. We actually got to speak to them, market, okay.
Yeah.
At least put the structures in place. And so I was speaking to, when I was on this consult call yesterday, I said that we had 17 trainers. The dude nearly fell off his chair. I'm like, 2018, 19, we had 17 active PTs. I'm like, we've done this before. In the gym situation. And then later on, he's like, lifestyle wise, like, what's the go? And I said, like, we're making the same money that we were working 60-hour weeks for. Not working 60-hour weeks now. Like, lifestyle-wise is fucking totally flipped on its head, but we're not happy with, we want to make more money.
Yeah.
And we're willing to do the 60-hour weeks again if it means exponential income. So what Dent did for us was built us a truly scalable business.
Yeah.
So when I sat down on this call, I was like, we can hold this many students. We can hold this many trainers. We can hold this. Like, it's all there.
Yeah.
We've done it. We can manage it. It's fucking built. We just need to feel it.
Yeah.
So that's what Dent did for us. Yeah. Rebuilt the business, gave us lots of how we operate is very different.
It filled gaps in our weaknesses as well.
100%.
Like the networking part and the
which, to be fair, still a weakness, but
collaboration and stuff.
Yeah.
But like but it was fucking non-existent.
Agreed.
Every time we went to like, oh, we should do this, it's like, oh no, we'll just do it ourselves.
Yeah.
Like we even floated ideas in the past and we're just like, nah. So then we started like, we made a collaborative course. We did a few things with other people. We've had more guests on the podcast. Like we're in even though it's still not like the strength compared to other parts of the business, it's fucking way
better than it was.
Absolutely.
Yeah. We've definitely been guilty of existing in our own bubble.
Yeah.
For a long time. But yeah, that was 12 months. It was a lot. I remember like a lot of the team, even at the time, were just like, bro.
It's heavy, man.
It's fucking so much work.
Yeah. I think it was a lot of work, though, because we built products inside of learning the... So we rebuilt our whole business, and then we rebuilt like our main products.
Every product.
Yeah, so that's why the work was so extensive.
Yeah.
Which, like, it's funny. Like, it was a lot of work, but I would do it again.
100%.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I would,
And the result...
That hasn't put me off.
We've got a few quotes and stuff in slides, and like we went from this to 40K quarter and that kind of shit. The biggest impact for us has been lifestyle.
Yeah.
The time we have available, this level of stress we have, the taking on other people's shit, the systems we didn't have.
Yeah, mate, it's really systemized, I feel like.
Running the business before versus after.
Yeah, it's way different.
Fucking so much better.
Totally different.
And you can't quantify that.
Yeah. Yeah, that was the biggest like leap into being like a business operator.
Correct. Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, because before that we were just like technicians who were just running a business.
Yeah. So thinking about, like, from my point of view, thinking about running the business we had in 2018-19 with Amy at home, 10-month-old.
Yes.
No fucking way, man. Yeah. No way. Because I need to make the same money.
Yeah. I don't. Yeah.
Versus now, it's like, it's fine.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah. That was really successful for us. If you're like, oh, fuck Standout PT, I'll go do that. It was $22,000. Just 4 times Standout PT. So, yeah, I found that very valuable. I think the biggest challenge I found with that was with the networking stuff. A lot of it was group-based.
Yeah.
And we had done so much stuff that I ended up coaching in it. And that really pissed me off.
Yeah, and also the downside was I feel like it only worked well for us because you and I. Like if you weren't going to put the time in and be like one of those like self-disciplined, motivated person to do it, like there's no real set like line of structure to do things. Like you just got given stuff and you just acted on it. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, like I'm not saying it's bad. It's just like there will be a lot of people who got that course and didn't use it.
And got nothing.
Too much information.
I'm too busy.
Yeah, everything was just rotating. Like even like the guest speakers and stuff. Like it was very tough to get things very specific to your industry. Yeah. So yeah, that was just a small obstacle that you and I only overcome because we had each other, and we weren't afraid to like ask the questions.
Yeah, and just try shit because we were already trying shit.
Yeah.
If you're the person that's listened to 200 episodes of this podcast and changed nothing in your business,
that's great.
You wouldn't have got anywhere.
Yeah.
Whereas we're like, listen to 10 episodes of this, let's do this. And try and see if it works.
Yeah. Feels super valuable.
So yeah, we this year have kind of been in a consolidation phase. Partly because we've been pushing for a long time, partly because I had a kid, partly because you had a huge team of competitors. And then also, like, we say consolidation phase. Anytime fitness deal, you strong.
We open the gym.
Like, we own a gym. We opened a gym, and it's profitable. I think if Dad's doing the God document potentially right now, I'm highly confident it's our first profitable week. Yeah. So fist bumps for us. Fist bumps Jess, fist bumps Dad, and other Jess and Laura and everyone. We fucking did it.
Thank you, Jesses.
Wag me.
Doing an amazing job.
Wag me. Now just fucking hold it over Christmas.
Isn't it funny how, when we're talking on the other pod about challenge growth, not moving forward, and then you sit back and you're like, oh, consolidation period, and it's like we open the gym and like 4 months later it's in profit.
Yeah.
Standards. And like I know people will look at that and be like, well, that can be toxic because you can never
be happy.
Yeah, essentially. But it's like I'm a bodybuilder, I'm never happy. Yeah. So, it's just funny how you operate at a certain level of ambition. Yeah. You want to continue to feed it.
Yeah, and we've made heaps of good shit. I think the podcast has been the best it's ever been.
I had a great year coaching-wise and stuff. It's just like, I'm just like, I need a challenge. Yeah. I feel like I'm just doing, I'm good at the things that I'm doing. I'm good at the things that I'm doing. Yeah. And there's holes, and I need some support, to fill direction, and new skills to make those things even better. Yeah. Which everyone should have it. If you're listening to this podcast, you should have that desire. Yeah. Because you and I always did it. It's like we do a course and then we're like, I feel like you do the course, and we were the best at like implementing it. Yeah. reviewing it and then modifying it. And then there'd be a period where we would just consolidate that. And then we go, oh,
Yeah.
I feel like I need something else.
The other thing we didn't mention is start of last year was the rebuild, the branding,
Yeah.
website, app.
Yeah, we did a rebrand.
That was a big
We
rebuild.
did a rebrand. And then we also went to...
And that year was big for workshops.
Went to the cult thing where I karate chopped the wood.
Oh, yeah, at Sansoni.
Yeah,
that
that's
was
the one.
last year?
It was end of last year, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, you and I went in November.
Yeah, it was good too.
Yeah, and I
Yeah.
broke the board, mate.
We did the intensive weekend.
That
which
was
a huge
hectic.
success. Went to Sydney a couple of times, Queensland a couple of times. So I think
We did national tour. We did national tour.
this year feels
Oh, we didn't. When we say national, we went up the East Coast.
East Coast, yeah. Which that's all everyone ever tours here. We love you, Adelaide and Perth.
Yeah,
Fly
just,
us out.
hey, 10 people in a room. Get us there. You'll get us there.
So I think last year was so huge, and we introduced all those collabs at the end of the year, which
And the products.
the physio is still going really well.
Yeah.
Yeah, and we still feel like those products are going to be useful. Was programming last year or this year?
We did
Queensland.
We
this
did
year,
Queensland this
Melbourne
year,
last
and we did and then we did the intensive as well.
Yeah, so I feel like doing all of that last year makes this year feel like a consolidation, but it's not. Like, you know what I mean? We
absolutely.
did heaps.
Yeah, absolutely.
So
now it's time. Now it's time for more.
Yeah. So for us, the program that we've got this time around, we were very focused on getting someone that's been in, and this is for someone to put a filter on, right? Again, this one's really expensive. I wouldn't tell personal trainers to go to this.
Yeah.
Like, it's not.
Absolutely.
It's not worth. It's not worth it to you yet.
Yeah.
I think their metric is kind of like they do have lower tiers, but it's kind of like 20K a month is where it's the sweet spot for it. So unless you're doing that, this is probably not for you.
Yeah.
Just stand out instead. And we'll get you to 20K a month, and you can go do that afterwards. For us, like we said, the systemization and the scalability of our business is very good. I think where we lack in that side is probably our business tracking. As much as it's infinitely better than 99% in the fitness industry, I still don't feel like it's to the standard that
God,
a
better
$1
decision
million
makers.
business polished should be.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's still spreadsheets and all that kind of shit. Like, we should have software that's tracking every movement within the business. That's a monthly report that this is what's going on. And then obviously just like lead gen.
Yeah, marketing.
Yeah. So we've tried lots of different shit. Lots of it's
Service is
successful.
pretty good.
I feel like retention suggests that Standout's great and that the coaching is phenomenal. So
yeah, service is good.
yeah,
marketing's definitely the place we need.
Yeah, and because it's so systemized, we have so much more space. Like, we're not even anywhere close to a ceiling of clients where we're like, fuck, I can't handle this. We're like, we can handle more. Bring them in. So paid marketing is one thing that we've never cracked. We've hired agencies. We've hired specialists. We've fucking paid for mentorships.
Yeah. We had 2 agencies.
Tried 2 agencies and a mentorship. And it's still not it.
Yeah.
And again, there's like the reporting side of that's a little bit lackluster. So for us, when we went in, it was like, they've got to have experience in our industry.
Yeah.
But they need to be not in our industry.
Yeah.
That was I didn't want to hire a personal trainer.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because I don't know any personal trainers really that are where I want to go.
Yeah.
So needed experience in the industry, but not be in it. They needed to be proven in business, not proven in business coaching.
Absolutely.
Your testimonial, like, I didn't even read any testimonials. I don't care.
Yeah, it's
Like,
the resume is more important.
I don't care that fucking Susan took her business from 40 grand to 140 grand. I do not give a fuck. Tell me what you did.
Yeah.
Like, because I'm over it. Like,
yeah, we always say you either have to still have your business
or I've sold it
and coach others, or have multiple businesses, or sold your business to.
Yeah. I had to look. This program alone's turning over 2.7.
Yeah.
It's pretty good.
Not bad.
It's pretty good. What else did we look for? What else were you like?
Message. The vibe.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know what's funny? So I was anti this group for a long time, the content just kept fucking coming up. And I was just like, it's good content. It's delivered well. The message is good. The socials don't give you any active solutions, which kind of bothered me. And then I downloaded a couple of guides and I was like, this is just boring. Like, yeah, post more. Got it. What do I post? Like, you know what I mean? Like, more. But honestly, my biggest pushback, she's too good looking. I was like, you're just another...
Oh, as in that's the reason why you've got the traction.
You're a hot...
Oh, okay. I don't
cleavage blazer.
Yeah, I didn't look into
like
the visuals.
Yeah, I was just like, I don't want that boss babe shit. It's not what I'm about. And if you've made it off the back of that, I'm not interested.
Yeah.
And it just kept coming up. And then I listened to that podcast and I was like, no, you're actually really fucking good.
Yeah.
So isn't it interesting? There's like, it can go the other way.
Yeah.
Because even in the podcast...
But I didn't look at I listened before I looked.
Yeah.
So possibly...
I've been watching the Instagram for 12 months.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. Yeah. Probably because I was like, you said something smart and you're really attractive. You can stay on my feed. But then I was like, I don't want to buy from you because I'm scared that it's just
Yeah,
that.
like you're going to have to...
It's just
put on a...
It's just more hot chicks doing hot chick shit.
Yeah. We're not hot chicks.
No. It doesn't work for us.
It's not going to work
Doesn't work for us.
It's not going to work out. Shave my legs, but still doesn't really work for me.
So it's interesting. That's obviously my own bias, but it was interesting how that played out.
Yeah, yeah. But yeah, it's like there's got to be some form of alignment, and then they've got to have the runs.
Yeah.
You just can't. It doesn't make any other sense.
Yeah. So
you'll get convinced.
Yeah.
Otherwise, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like someone will convince you that they're the person, where you've got to make the decision up yourself.
Yeah.
The resume
Agreed.
and the message should do that for you.
Yeah. And I think coming off the back of how do I say this without sounding conceited? The biggest frustration we have when we do group programs is we end up leading. So a true leader is a leader in every room. The goal is to be the leader in the room of leaders, right? Like that's ultimate goal. But I was doing shit in Dent that I was like, I don't even know if this is right. And then the 6 group members would be like, oh my God, how did you even do that?
Yeah, even when we like what pissed me off when we went to Sansoni, you and I got separated.
Yeah.
And it was like, to meet somebody and this and that. And I'm like, I'm not here to meet people. I'm here to fucking work, bro.
Yeah.
And the person that I work the hardest with is sitting over there. And that annoyed the absolute shit out of me. Because people were like, I sat next to a kid who didn't even have a business.
Same. And then I sat next to a farmer.
Yeah. I sat next to someone else who was like selling a tool that helps you secure a tire on a fucking truck or something.
Yeah.
And I'm like, so do you have a business yet? And they're like, no. And I was just like, okay, mad.
Yeah.
We're going to collaborate, and I'm going to be like fucking not learning anything.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah, that pissed me off.
So there's a time
the guy had COVID behind me, and he gave it to me.
Yeah. Yes. There's a time to do that and to be that.
Yeah, it's just I'm not going to that.
I didn't spend
to
$5
give
grand
back.
for that.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'm here for me.
Yeah.
And us.
Yeah.
Yeah, that rubbed
so
me
this
hard.
was, for me, I was like, I knew that we had Q&A, and I had... When I was looking into the course, I was like, I'm just going to have to accept this and be first and ask the questions I want to ask and get the fuck out of there.
Yeah.
Because, like, you came to a few of the Dent ones, man. Just like,
bro.
So, like, how do I log into Instagram? You're like, just fucking shoot me in the face.
I can't do it.
I have time for this.
Nah. Nah, the book one was the worst, bro.
Yeah. Yeah.
Bro. Fuck.
Yeah. What should my title be? Fuck
yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah, anyway.
So that's always been a frustration of ours. And I think the networking part has always been a bit of a challenge with that because we tend to establish ourselves as leaders in most rooms because we're doing a lot of shit all the time. And we're quite good at taking in information. It's a skill set of ours.
Yeah.
So that means that we take in information quicker, and we're already in application phase when other people are still trying to understand the information. When we have to collab, that's really challenging.
Yeah.
Because like, you don't fucking get it. Hurry up.
Yeah, it's like, speed up. Speed up. Yeah.
So this has like, they call it year levels, and it's based on revenue.
Yeah.
So the if you go to a low revenue call, so they're allocated. If you go to a low revenue call, the high revenue people aren't allowed to speak until the low revenue guys are done. And then in the high revenue call, the low revenue guys aren't allowed to speak at all. So you can come and find out what someone at 40K a month is doing and what questions they're asking, but it's a podcast.
Yeah. Zipperoo.
Yeah, and I was like, you've got me.
Yeah.
Like, put me in the room with everyone that's making more money than me.
Yeah.
Like, show me what you're doing.
Absolutely.
Show me the people that are better at social media than me, that are more active than me, that have better systems than me, that are going to tell me about this software that I've never even fucking heard of. Like, just
strategies, everything.
Yeah. Do that.
Yeah.
So that was huge.
Yeah.
That was huge.
Agreed.
And then the other thing we were like, that my biggest thing, like the top line of when I went into the consult was like, show me it's actionable. Like, because they didn't have like a 30-day money back or anything like that. So if I get into this thing and it's just like post on social media, I'm demanding my money back. Like, it's fucking happening.
Yeah, of course, yeah.
But what they do, which I think this is something that we'll look at from like a potentially development Standout down the road, even like the next tier of Standout maybe. It's like 8-week sprints.
Yeah, I love that.
So you catch up 3 goals. This is what you need to do in the next 8 weeks. Go apply, come back, review, and go again. And I was like, that.
Yeah, I like it.
Like, I'm at the feeling I think we both have at the moment is just like,
there's work and not the unknown.
You're the greyhound in the cage, and it's just like, show me where the rabbit is. Because at the moment there isn't one, and it's like, I can run really fast, but I don't know what.
Yeah, it's like, yeah, that's it. You know you can do it.
Yeah. So then it's like, okay, here's the rabbit, go get it.
Yeah,
and
that's
it's
it.
Fucking.
Yeah,
right.
and I like because also sometimes it can be like a little bit debilitating when you don't know when the end is.
Agreed.
So you're just like, fuck, right. So I know I'm the greyhound. I know I can sprint.
Yeah.
But
how many fucking laps are going to do?
Yeah. For how long?
Yeah. I like that analogy. Good job, Ben. Pat on the back. Did anything else stand out to you?
The support and the direction is and the runs on the board are the 3 things that I needed.
Yeah.
So there's nothing majorly stand out now. It's just like you said, like we have to just take responsibility to get out of this what we need, 100. And just have the courage to just be like, review this, look at that. This is the strategy. This is the outcome that we want. Does this line up? Like, we've just got to have that courage to just push.
Yeah.
Not expect it to happen the other way.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
So some people get into like a program or get into mentorship and stuff and expect it to be like they've got the eyes to just look at everything across the board. It's like, no, like it's on you to show them where everything's at. They obviously can have a look at some things, but you've got to have the courage to, like, if you write a strategy for a lead magnet, or if you write a paid marketing copy, like you've got to be like, can you read this for me and let me know what you think?
Yeah. Yeah. Which even in our course, like the Q&A is for that. And we don't get enough.
Yeah.
It's always dominated by 3 people.
Yeah.
Every week.
Yeah.
And the guy on the call was like, no one uses this enough. They do a 24-hour submit review.
Yeah.
Of anything. And I was like, fuck, okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Yeah. I love it.
Now, we both half mentioned it in our Slack chat. But I think it's important to speak about it. I don't know about you, but I'm also fucking terrified.
Yeah, I'm not terrified. I'm more. It's just the time of the year to start something. I was a bit like, I don't want to be the dude that like needs to start on Monday, which Monday is like next year.
Yeah.
So it was more just like, we're going to start this next week. And I was like, okay, fair.
Yeah.
But I was like, in my head, I was like, I plan to have 2 weeks off at the end of the year.
Yeah.
So then I was like, okay, that's not happening now.
We can.
Yeah, we'll see.
You can.
Yeah.
You just make that sprint 10 weeks.
Yeah. But I was just like, I was more like, I'd already had it in my head, like we would do this year, have the break and then go.
Yeah.
And then, but I know that just mentally, like I would never start Monday to change my body.
Yeah.
And I would never start Monday to change my physique. Like I push that message to anyone. I'm like, I'll start now.
Yeah.
To do it. So
they're doing Black Friday free month.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, oh, most people are booking like their onboarding calls for Jan. So I was like, can I do mine like Monday? And he was like, yeah, there's heaps of spots because everyone's booking for Jan. I was like, fuck that, bro.
Yeah.
Like, do you understand how much money I just paid? I want it now.
Yeah, well, especially because it starts now.
Yeah.
I agree. So that's why I was a bit like,
Yeah.
And I was like, just 12 months, bro. Get it done.
Yeah.
Whatever it takes.
Yeah. Yeah, the whatever it takes part's scary for me. I think...
And it's the knowledge, like you said on the slides this week in our workshop, it's the gap between like, knowledge and understanding.
Yeah.
It's like, I just need so the gap is knowledge and understanding between fear and competency. So I'm like, this is going to be crazy bad and this and that. And then like anything that you've learned and developed, you'll be fine.
Yeah.
Yeah. And even like when you said it was like, 3 to 5 hours a week.
Yeah.
I was like,
that's fine.
Everyone's got 3 to 5 hours a week.
Yeah. That's made me nervous. I lost sleep over that. Because my lifestyle is so short.
Yeah.
It's like alarms at 5:30. So it means got to be asleep by 9:30.
Mm.
And then you carve out, by the time I do the morning with LJ, it's like 9:30 start.
Mm.
Dinner with LJ starts from 5:30. So then it's like, okay, he's down 7:30. Okay, so I got another hour to work after that.
Yeah.
When do I see my wife? When do I...
Never.
Yeah. So it's like, cool, so I can drop that 4 hours on a Saturday.
Yeah.
It's just like, I'll figure it out.
We'll find it today.
Yeah, agreed.
You know what I mean?
So it's just like
the
initial...
Yeah.
How?
Well, when you let your body go after this hard work you've done, you get another 2 hours back.
I'm just stop training.
Yeah, you just
get fat.
You go 4 days a week training. You'll be sweet, bro.
Like every other coach gone, business coach that's now out of shape. So I think that it was just like, I just need to see, like you said, the gap between fear and competency is understanding.
Yeah.
I need to see what my week looks like.
I'm the same.
Because everything's so managed right now.
Yeah. But I feel like...
Because I don't think it's going to be...
The 3 to 5 hours of... Like, I know it sounds a bit arrogant. The 3 to 5 hours of work across the board, like I said to Steph, like, if that's... Like, I feel like we could get 5 hours down to 3.
Agreed.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like, we always kind of...
efficient.
Yeah, we always kind of just, like, everything's just a little bit more... Like, we're always looking to how to maintain the quality and just, like, get it out. So, yeah. It should be fun.
Yeah, I think after listening to their podcast about the organic content and taking it to heart, I think that's rocked me a little bit. 14 posts and 6 platforms.
Yeah, I think we'll be fine.
So that's the one overhead that I'm like, lordy.
Yeah, but then I also saw that like the platforms that are the main ones, like we're already on them.
Yeah, agreed.
So outside of LinkedIn. So
yeah.
I'm supposed to say that.
Yeah.
Give away secrets.
Fuck off.
So I don't think.
Yeah.
I think we'll be fine.
Yeah.
Just.
What are you most excited about?
Having someone to talk to that's not you.
Yeah.
To help me.
Fuck you too. No,
but like
I
feel like you and I just like, we're kind of just holding each other up.
Yeah.
It's that whole Dragon Ball Z thing where it's just you and I and like, it's like there's no one else,
Yeah.
So now I'm ready to have someone who's years ahead, experience ahead and runs ahead to just give us a bit more.
I think I'm the least attached to ego right now.
Yeah.
Like, I don't care.
I just need a system to follow.
Yeah. Remember how we had the joke of how we'll never do a 12-week challenge. And then when we did one, we're like, ugh, we're sellouts.
Yeah.
Like, I don't give a fuck.
No, I don't.
Because I was talking to Jess about it during the week. So she was discussing. I hope she's okay with me talking about it. It should be fine.
It's too late.
We're doing it anyway.
Yeah.
Just how like her personal content gets so much traction. She's like, I don't want to be the coach that is me and just talks about me. And I'm like, but you're a good coach. So like all the other coaches that just talk about themselves that aren't delivering a good product or good service and aren't good coaches, they're beating you. So if you can do that and then be a good coach, why not do it?
Yeah.
And she was like, yeah. So I'm just in a position now that I'm like, I don't care. I know our coaching's very good. I know Standout PT is really fucking good. And I know that we operate with high values inside everything that we do.
Yeah.
So if anyone's perception from the outside is something other than that, that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. So that's exciting to go into a course for the first time without any like emotional attachments.
Mm.
It's like, no, but this is my baby. I don't care.
Oh, yeah, no.
If it's shit, I'll burn it to the ground.
Oh, fucking no. I'll burn it down and again and again and again.
Yeah. Because the mission's still the same.
Yeah.
The million outcomes matters more.
Yeah.
Than my attachment to.
Yeah. The work we've done already.
I don't want to fucking wear a suit. Like,
yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I don't think we'll have to. But like, if I walked in tomorrow and they were like, you have to wear a collar.
Yeah. If they were like,
okay,
professional brand needs to elevate, I'll be like, absolutely.
Yeah.
I'll stop wearing my Mozzie white
wife beaters on the pod.
Beater, black style.
Yeah. I'm hoping that we can go like bougie bro. I'm hoping that's our brand. Like bougie bro.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm about that.
Like box tees and Jordans, but they're fresh. Not. You just can't look shit. You know what I mean? Like, you gotta have like you do it all the time, but like you gotta have the fade. You gotta have the shoes. Gotta be clean. It's a fresh box.
Always.
It's not
crinkled. Just come out of the wash.
Yeah, so it might not be the wife beater.
No,
but it's.
If it wasn't 1,000,000 degrees in here, I'd probably have a nice t-shirt on.
Yeah. It's like, my brain just goes like to like Culture Kings marketing. It's like it's wealth, but it's different.
Yeah.
If that makes sense.
I understand.
It's wealth, but it's not polished.
Yeah, but if I have to wear a suit, I would do it.
Like 100. Yeah.
I was saying
I think for our personal brand though, because we're still going to swear and we're still going to whatever. Like this is who we are.
Yeah. You can go formal meathead though.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
Tight polos.
I like formal meathead.
We'll bring the polos back.
As long as the fucking technology has changed, the cuts have changed, because like far out, bro. Like they're just so. They're either not good under the armpit or shit around the arm.
Going to Thailand in March, so we'll get some.
Oh yeah, I forgot about that. In March.
I have an idea.
I am 100% not competing next year, Dale.
I have an idea for that.
So there you go. It's official. Pull the pin.
Nah, fuck it.
That's not. The dream is over.
Make it.
We.
Yeah, that's all right.
You don't have to do it.
No, but I'll do everything else, so you can.
We got to build 2 businesses
it's
again.
Fine. Don't worry about it.
Nah,
done it before.
It's all right. I can compete the next year when I'm rich.
Hire a chef.
That's it.
So we've been talking about these camps, right? So we're just having a live meeting now. We've been talking about these camps and shit.
Yeah.
I reckon we should try and do a camp.
Yeah, absolutely.
Either the week before or after. And then, so we go for our course and then we run the training camp.
Yeah, I love it.
So send your DMs in quick. I don't know if we'll do just training or if we'll do training in business. We'll put the feelers out to the clientele. And if heaps of people that aren't trainers are keen,
we'll do training.
We'll do training only.
Yeah.
And vice versa.
Yeah.
So I think we'll just put a short list together and be like, these are the people we think would come. This is how much it's going to be. Are you in?
Yeah.
And then from there, we'll have proof of concept. And then we'll go to our mentors who ran an events company, be like, all right, how we fill this?
Yeah. Yeah. Training camps on the brainstorm list for next
year. For
year.
ages, yeah.
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 Yeah, absolutely.
Cool. Any other thoughts? If someone's
hungry,
if someone's hesitant to hire help,
what's the I think if you have the filters to go through, like, you will make the best decision. Sometimes you don't always get it right. Even just hiring coach, using that as an example. Like, I hired 2 or 3 coaches before I actually hired the one that really resonated with me. But I still got benefit along the way, so it wasn't like it was a total waste of time. So I think, like, go in with the filters, but at the end of the day, like, you need to do something, because if you don't do anything, like, you stay where you are.
Yeah.
So investment has a price.
Yeah.
Time, effort, income. But all of those things are better served doing something that is somewhat guided and directed.
Yeah.
rather than just doing nothing and just getting anxious about the fact that you need to do something, but you're not doing anything and then things aren't going anywhere. It's like that's a vicious, very, very energy taxing, unfulfilling cycle to be in.
Yeah. I agree. So, if you want to come and learn what we're learning while we're learning it, for a third of what we're paying for it,
That's usually how it works.
feel free to come to Q&A via Standout PT and learn, obviously, how to get yourself to a position where then you do this shit. You get to those 10, 20K months.
Yeah.
And
beyond.
Which is what Standout is. And do what we've done in terms of quality of life. Get your shit back.
Yeah, get your business working for you.
Yeah. Which is what Standout PT is all about. Head to the website, Standout PT, inquiry. We'll do a coaching call, see if it's the right fit. Obviously, payment plans and stuff. But yeah, we'll take care of you.
Absolutely.
Like, share, subscribe, drop a comment, do the things. Tell me my shirt looks nice in the YouTube comments. Thanks.
Looks good.
Looks good, bro. And we will see you next week.
See you guys.